Every occasion is better with a good cigar. That's why Shane and Randy created a uniquely wild business. They got a great deal on a 73 Airstream, and Old Stogie Company Mobile Cigar Lounge was born. Serving Victoria in the Crossroads area, this 31-foot vintage Airstream with its custom interior and outdoor seating options will elevate your event and impress your friends. Enjoy comfy benches, custom built, and walls made of reclaimed Hurricane Harvey fence slats. You could say Old Stogie Company was literally built on whiskey and cigar smoke. The next step in this crazy venture was to educate the public about cigars and the culture surrounding them. So the Old Stogie Radio Show was born. Here they are, your hosts for the next half hour. It's Randy Pollard and Shane Blucker, a.k.a. the Old Stogies.
Thank you, Stacy. We are the Old Stogies. I'm Randy.
And I'm Shane.
And Shane and I have Old Stogie Company. We are a mobile cigar lounge that we've built into a 31-foot Airstream trailer. Her name is Stella Stogie. We provide not only great cigars for sale on location, but a really nice, comfortable place to sit and smoke and just let the day run off of you. Old Stogie Company is available for private events for fundraisers, weddings, and parties. Be sure and check our website, oldstogiecompany.com, for pricing. Now, we also do public events. Talk a little about that, Shane.
Well, we show up at several locations in the Crossroads area. Quite often, you can find us at places like Aerocrafters, Coastal Bend Distillery in Beeville, O'Neill's Brewery down in Port Lavaca. Great place. Yeah, we show up at those places quite often, and we're just there selling cigars, letting people hang out, and having a good time.
Absolutely. We want that cigar to be an experience for you, not just a nicotine fit. So please come in, have a seat, enjoy the cool, dual air-conditioned, comfortable Airstream lounge with a really great cigar. So how was your weekend?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. A lot of big things happen.
A lot of big things happen, yeah. So let's talk about some of the things that happen.
Oh, we've had some good times here recently.
We have done some stuff. Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we have. Since we talked to you guys last on the radio, we were at O'Neill's Brewery in Port Lavaca, and that's always a fun venue. I mean, it's right there on the coast.
Patrick and Andrea, great people.
Great people. We were all the way up almost to Schulenburg.
Yes.
At Mahek's Winery.
Yep.
Which has great wine. They had their grape stomp up there. So
after watching that, I'm not drinking wine anymore.
They filtered the wine.
If you see some of those feet that were in there, I'm not.
No. They filter the wine. The alcohol kills any possible thing that could.
Still a pinky toenail in there somewhere. I'm not drinking wine again.
All right. Well, good. I'll take your bottle.
Okay.
No worries. And then we had that one other event. Where was that? In Yorktown?
Yeah. What? Who was there?
There was somebody there. I don't know. Let's talk about that later.
Yeah.
But we just finished up this past weekend at KB's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they always got the good food.
Right.
At KB's. And then we had the pleasure of doing a 50th anniversary party out in Morales, Texas, which is just north of Edna.
Those are always fun.
Love the private
Talk
parties.
about that a little bit, how we do those type of private parties with the cigar package and the rentals.
Right. So we do an hourly rental. It's $2.25 an hour. 2-hour minimum. And then we set up a cigar package for you, depending on what type of food you're serving, what type of drinks you're serving. We recommend the cigars that are going to fit best with you and allow you to pre-purchase the cigars so that when your guests come in, we just hand them a nice cigar. Now, if they don't really care for the cigar that we're offering that you've pre-purchased, if they want, let's say, a vanilla-flavored cigar, they're welcome to purchase one of those because we have our full line with us everywhere we go.
Yes, and basically we're there just to facilitate. We cut and light, we hang out, we talk with people, make sure that they're doing well. If they happen to need a drink or something like that, we have some setups provided and they're good to go.
Yep. You said it very well last week. We facilitate the party.
Yes. It's exactly what we do.
Well said, well spoken. So let's talk about what's coming up, our upcoming events. Now, this event calendar is brought to you by 705 Designs. So all you business owners out there, it's really tough sometimes to cut through the static of everybody promoting their business and everything they got going on. So what you need is a professional to help you do that so that your message is heard. Talk to them at 705 Designs. With over 20 years experience, they can get the job done for you. SEVENOFIVE designs.com.
All right. Thanks, Randy. So what we have coming up on the 16th and 17th, we're going to be at a little place Rusty Hook Winery.
Yeah. Nice little place.
Yeah.
Nice little place.
It'll be my first time there.
It'll be my first time there.
I'm still not drinking wine.
You should.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was hard.
Yeah.
August 22nd, we're going to be back at O'Neill's in Port Lavaca. We just love going down there. Literally, it's right on the bay. There's a nice breeze. Usually they have live music. And every once in a while, that Mad Batter cheesecake is there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta love
she's
that.
great.
Yeah.
And the 23rd, Aerocrafters, one of our favorite places in Victoria.
If you've never been, you need to go. They got a great outside patio. You can sit and listen to live music, or come on into the lounge, get you a great cigar, and then sit on the patio and listen to live music with a great cigar.
And while you're there, ask for Mike. No other reason than just to bother him.
Yeah,
just ask for Mike.
Just to have him running in 10 different directions.
Yes.
Ask for Mike. That would be awesome.
And then on the 24th, another one of our favorite places in Beeville.
In Beeville, Coastal Bend Distillery. They distill vodka and gin, and they bottle whiskey.
Which is kind of funny. The reason we like that place is because we drink vodka and gin, and we love to unbottle whiskey.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, it's a great place. Their whiskey is just really, really good. Nice spot in Beeville, and there's nothing better than whiskey and a cigar. So we've been having a lot of fun, and we've got a lot of great events coming up. So listen, we gotta sneak out here and have a little bit of a cigar real quick. I'll tell you what, in the next segment, though, you want to stick around, because next segment we're gonna tell some really
stories.
Cool stories. Yeah, about who we saw in Yorktown and what went on there.
Great stories.
Yeah, really cool stories. We're going to give some advice for beginning smokers. If you've never had a cigar before, how to have one and not lose your lunch. And then we're going to talk about who is the most famous cigar smoker of all time, plus the mailbag. So come back and see us. Club Classic Rock 106.9. We'll be back. welcome back to the Old Stogie Radio Show. We air every Sunday at 5 p.m. on Club Classic Rock 106.9. So I know we talked a little bit about an event that we had a couple weeks ago in Yorktown.
Yorktown.
Right?
5D Steakhouse.
5D Steakhouse. Beautiful place.
Wow,
Good food.
was it not? That
Yeah.
was
Great food.
unbelievable.
And that guy that we saw.
Oh, Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, that's the guy, Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we booked that event, what, like 3 months in advance? My wife
Yeah, something
saw
like
the
that.
event, and she's like, ooh, Billy Bob Thornton and the Boxmasters is going to be playing in Yorktown. Should we do it? And I was immediately, yes, we should. Where were you?
I was a good solid,
Right. So, knowing this, for the whole 3 months leading up to the event, there was not a day that did not go by that I did not somehow bring up Billy Bob Thornton.
sometimes 3 and 4 times a day.
Right. Just for the fun of it. This is complete entertainment on my own. I would tell Randy, man, it's going to be so great when Billy Bob shows up in our lounge.
And I was like, yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Just count cigars.
We're going to do so well. He's going to show up. We're going to all end up being best friends, and we're going to tow the lounge out to his Beverly Hills estate. Actually, the week before, I kept referring to him as William Robert Thornton, just to make it more annoying.
It was. It was indeed.
So as we're driving there, I finally let Randy know we're about 20 minutes away from Yorktown. I'm like, hey, man, I just been messing with you the past 3 months. I said, I give it about a 70-30 chance that Billy Bob actually shows up in our lounge. And where were you? What was your percentage?
I was like, no, man, I'm like at 98.2 that he doesn't even know that we're there. He's a big star. He's doing a show. He hadn't got time for us.
So anyway, we pull up. We got a prime location right in front of the building where the line
It was a
lines
great
up.
location. It really was.
So as we're pulling in, I'm driving the lounge and Randy's kind of guiding me. This guy walks by and he goes, no way, a mobile cigar lounge? That's cool. And I hear Randy talk. I don't know what he's saying. I could just hear the voices.
I said words.
Yeah. And that guy said something else. Randy said something else. But I did hear Randy say, hey, when y'all come back, we got a cigar with your name on it. Come on in.
Yeah, I said, first cigar's on me. Come on in. And come to find out, this guy was the lead guitar player for the band and the drummer. He had the drummer in tow who wasn't near as talkative, but the guitar player, Brad, was
Brad
very...
Davis.
Brad Davis. Was very talkative and very excited about the lounge. He said, hey, I got to go do a sound check, but I'll be back.
With Billy.
Yep.
And when Randy ran up to the window of the truck, now, if y'all could have seen this little dance that he did, I guarantee you he peed a little.
I did. I mean, can you see this dance?
Right.
This is it right here.
This
I'm
is
just
radio.
saying. Yeah.
This is radio.
Yeah. But hey, go to our YouTube channel and you can see that dance.
So, anyway, Brad and the tour manager came in, sat down, and just absolutely great people. Just wonderful. All right, we're having a cigar and a drink and, just talking. And then there's a gentle at the door. So Randy hops up and runs to the door.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, who is this? So I go over to the door and I look, and standing outside the lounge is William Robert Thornton himself. And so I open the door, and the little voice in my head is saying, don't fall out of the lounge. Don't fall on the ground in front of Billy Bob Thornton.
I love how that's your biggest fear.
That's
that
my
time.
biggest fear, that I was going to open the lounge and see him and just go, and just fall right on the ground.
You
right
know what
there.
my biggest fear was?
What?
Is that you were going to do Sling Blade imitations.
That was a close second.
I begged you not to.
That was a close second.
So anyway, great guy. He sat down in the back of the lounge with us in one of the 4 comfortable chairs. And sat there for a good 45 minutes to an hour before the show, and we all talked and had a good time. Man, the guy's great.
He's great. He's got a lot of stories. He told
us about his house that he bought from Slash.
He bought from Slash. Yeah.
The tunnels that are underneath.
Oh, that was badass.
And he went into a long story about Fatty Arbuckle with just information I had never heard before.
Yeah, that was really pretty cool. Google Fatty Arbuckle.
Yeah. So then he had to go do the show.
Yeah.
And so we had a great night with everybody coming in and out. Though the funny part is how many times people would knock at the door and, is Billy there? No, Billy's not here.
Sorry.
So, but he came back after the show and we just did a bunch of photos. We sat around for another 45 minutes and talked, and he was very gregarious. And let me tell you, his lead guitarist, Brad, he's one of my new favorite people. I mean, this guy was outstanding.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah. So anyway, that was our week. I don't know if you've seen our Facebook page, but we have the Billy Bob look fine. I look a little awkward.
No, you look.
I was fanboying a little bit.
You look great. So yeah, go to our Facebook page or Instagram, Old Stogie Company.
I'd like to point out that when he took his picture with us, he was very solemn.
He was very solemn.
When he took his picture with our wives, he was very smiley.
He was very smiley, and I can't blame him.
A lot of people on Facebook pointed that out.
Yeah, well, I can't blame him. It makes perfect sense.
Yes.
I see how he got there. No worries. But
so
that was, and I, we're there at a steakhouse, and we're selling cigars with Billy Bob Thornton and his band. Guess what I had for dinner that night? Big steaming plate of crow. That's
right.
what, because I was totally wrong. He actually came into the lounge, and I don't mind admitting it. I was wrong. Bad on me. Shame. Bad me.
It's okay.
So.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
I mean, we won't bring it up for much longer.
Probably 3 or 4 times in the next segment, but it's fine. It's fine.
Weeks. 3 or 4 weeks.
I deserve it. Bad me. Yeah. So, I just want to do a real quick cigar review here. Cigar that I had this weekend that was really nice. It's called a nub, and the reason they call it that, Shane actually got me to try this cigar. The reason it's called that is because it's about 4 inches long, but it's a 60 ring gauge.
Very short and fat.
Yeah, just like me. But it's a really nice cigar, really nice smoke, it's Connecticut wrapper, and I really enjoyed it. And so actually you're going to see those in the lounge starting really, really soon. We just got a box of those. And so try one. It's different. It's a different shape, but it's got a really good taste. And
it smokes well with a punch, V-cut, or flat cut.
Yep, it was really good. I had a V-cut, and the draw on it was great all the way through it. So, hey, listen, I think I'm going to need another cigar right now. So let's run go do that. We're going to let you guys listen to a little more music, and when we come back, we're going to give some advice for beginning smokers that you don't lose your lunch when you try one of our great cigars. So
we also have a question.
We're going to hit the mailbag. So, yeah, please stay with us on the other side of the song. Club Classic Rock 106.9.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. All right, yeah.
Welcome back to the Old Stogies radio show. This is Shane.
I'm Randy. Let's just kind of think for a minute about who the most famous cigar smoker of all time is. I mean, seriously, who comes to mind? I mean, you could say Clint Eastwood, but he chewed more than smoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Winston Churchill.
Good one.
How about Castro?
Sure.
Yeah. Marlon Brando as the Godfather. I mean, that's what Groucho Marx. You know?
Of course.
Yeah. Say the secret word and win a prize. George Burns.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think I have two.
Okay, go ahead.
Bill Clinton or maybe Monica.
Okay. Maybe. Let us know what you think. Hit us up on the Facebook page or on Instagram. Let us know what you think. Who was the most famous cigar smoker of all time? Go ahead.
New stuff that's going on. Current events. That's been going on.
Go ahead. You do that.
We just want to let everybody know we got a new online store.
Absolutely.
At oldstogiecompany.com. You can get all the merchandise that you need. We also sell cigars. Also, we have started doing outtakes from our radio show, and we're putting them on.
And there's lots.
Yeah, on YouTube. So if you get a chance, go to our Facebook page or the YouTube channel, and you can check those out. It's quite funny.
Yes, it is.
And also on the horizon, what have we been talking about that we might try?
We are talking about doing a podcast.
Right. It should be fun.
It should be fun. And look for that maybe in the next 2 to 3 weeks-ish, something like that. And it is time for the mailbag. We got a great question this week.
So the mailbag this week is brought to you by On the Edge Photography, world-class sports banners that make your team look great and increase team spirit from On the Edge Photography. Make this year one for the record books. GetOnTheEdge.com.
All right, so Bree wants to know, my husband and I enjoy the lounge as well as Randy and Shane. Clearly a lot of thought and care was put into building this space. What were some of the deemed bad ideas that did not make their way to the finished product? Well, I think the live crawfish pond in the middle of the lounge, I think we nixed that pretty early in the building. Mm-hmm. What else didn't make it in? I forget. We had some really bad ideas.
Was it fuchsia?
Fuchsia was not there. A turquoise.
Yeah. That was it. The wives wanted turquoise on everything.
Yeah. And so that was a
We
hard
apologize
no.
if you're a turquoise lover, but not in the lounge.
Yeah. That was a hard no. Actually, to be perfectly honest, the bad ideas were so stinking bad, I don't really even want to talk about them. I don't want to speak to them. I mean, I feel kind of dirty just even thinking about them. Let's not even go there.
We're saving them for the second lounge.
Let's save them for the second lounge. Yeah. So let's go into the advice for the beginning smokers, because we have a lot of people come in the lounge and say, I've never had a cigar.
It's a good day to start.
It's a good day to start. It's never too late to start. So we're gonna talk about some advice. If you've never had a cigar, some things you need to know. First of all, a cigar is not a cigarette. It is not a nicotine fix.
It's an experience.
It's an experience. A cigarette is like 5-10 minutes tops. A cigar, be prepared to devote 30 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on the cigar that you buy.
We usually rate them by bourbons.
Yes.
This is a 2 bourbon cigar. This is a 4 bourbon cigar. This is go home after the cigar.
Absolutely, because with the cigar, the bourbon, you should probably go home.
Hey guys, Stacy Taylor here.
Hey Stacy, thanks for
coming on
joining
my
us.
airwaves, man.
Yeah,
Cool.
we're happy to be here.
I overheard you talking about beginner smokers, and I did run into you in Yorktown when you were there for the Billy Bob Thornton and the Boxmaster show.
You left too soon.
Yeah.
Oh man, you said I left too soon. He came back, right?
Yes.
He did. So.
Well, I'm definitely a novice smoker. Until y'all saw me that night in Yorktown, I have never smoked a stogie in my life, and I'm so green. I'm so amateur. Give me the basics. What are tips you can give somebody like me that's not an experienced smoker? If I want to come enjoy your lounge, what do you suggest?
Well, the first thing is don't inhale. If you're a cigarette smoker, the temptation is there to inhale the cigar. And if you're a novice to cigars, just don't do it. Fight the urge.
Well, actually, the first thing you should probably do is talk to one of the people working in the lounge, because we have very experienced people that can guide you to the perfect cigar. Let them know, I've never had one, or all I've had is this type of cigar or this type of cigar. And they can guide you to the perfect cigar for that moment.
Absolutely. And just, as a footnote, a Swisher Sweet is not a cigar. So, yeah, that's a good point. That's well stated. Ask somebody in the lounge. They can guide you to the right cigar. But when you get that right cigar, just be careful. Don't inhale at least right offhand. Don't smoke too fast. It's very tempting to smoke a cigar like a cigarette, and you smoke too fast, and the smoke kind of overwhelms you, and that's when you get to feeling kind of funny and
it makes the cigar smoke funny sometimes.
It does. It causes
really
the cigar to what we call hotbox, and it could even make it run, which is burn unevenly up one side. Don't draw too hard on it. If you're having to really puff on that cigar, maybe the cut's not right, or maybe the cigar is not right. Come talk to us. We'll definitely make it right for you. Don't smoke a strong cigar if you're a beginner. Now, how can we tell a strong cigar versus a mild cigar?
The color.
The color.
The color of the wrapper. The darker the wrapper, the darker the cigar.
Exactly. So the lighter the wrapper, the milder the cigar is. So you really just remember the state, Connecticut. That's what you want.
Thanks for your time, guys. I really appreciate you coming by and giving me some tips. Where are you going to be next? So when I am finally ready to dive in and get my smoke on, where are you going to be?
August 16th and 17th, we're going to be at Rusty Hook Winery. Come out, have a nice glass of wine, have a cigar with us. You're going to love that place out there.
Great place. August 22nd, we'll be at O'Neill's in Port Lavaca. If you have not been there, it's right on the bay. It's a great place for just a wonderful craft beer and a really good cigar.
It is. August 23rd, we'll be at Aerocrafters right here in Victoria. Come out, have a seat on the patio, and enjoy a cigar.
Coastal Bend Distillery on the 24th, one of our favorite places to go. If you get there, I just urge you to hunt down a guy named Travis and ask him the story about the barrels. He loves to tell that story. Sit in the lounge, because that's where he'll be telling that story again and again. I can't get enough of it.
One more thing. We want to announce the winner of the cap contest that we had on Facebook. That is Zach Smith. Zach, come on by next time you see us and pick up your free Old Stogie distressed cap. Congratulations. Okay, guys, so next week on our show, we're going to have a special guest in, Mike Barnes. He is a veteran. He's going to talk to us about his first cigar, his cigars that he smoked while he was active duty, and you will not be bored with Mike Barnes. I promise you.
Not at all.
Yeah, so he's going to be a great guest. Anyway, go to our website, oldstogiecompany.com. We appreciate you listening, and I guess that's it for us today, Shane.
Well, thanks for listening to us.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys being here. Remember, we're here at 5 o'clock every Sunday afternoon or after the Texans game.
So remember, smoke them if you got them.
And we got them.
This has been the Old Stogie Radio Show. Tune in each and every Sunday at 5 p.m. to catch up with Randy and Shane about their favorite pastime, drinking whiskey and smoking cigars. Find out more and book them to enhance your next event at oldstogiecompany.com. .com.